when a hotel room key is given to an unauthorized person. Dr. Bynum and Pastor Moore. Hi, I'm Yvonne, your host of Wild Travels. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys again for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell. That lets you know every time Wild Travels publishes a new video. Well, I just did the video on what's going on with being booted off a plane, and now we really need to talk about hotel policies. We've got something else going on, and this is really a heartbreaker. For those of us that, are Christians or call ourselves Christians or the body of Christ, we've just got a story that is circulating social media. And I'm not here to talk about the story. There's enough people doing that right now, YouTube and Facebook, all the social media is blowing up about it. What I want to do, if you watch any of my videos, is I want to come on and give you the facts. So any type of establishment or hotel, around the world, different countries, they have a process when you check in. Some you have to sign a card or registry. You give a credit card. Some it's the passport. Here in the US a lot, they want a copy of your driver's license. They keep it on file. And then you'll provide your credit card. That's kept on file as well. Now, a lot of times it's great because it provides express checkout for you. And so once you arrive at your hotel, or my client arrives at a hotel and does the check-in, they are now a registered guest at that hotel. Well, let me give you just a little quick background on what's going on. This Dr. Juanita Bynum was a scheduled guest at Pastor Moore's church. And so she or her staff had arrived at the hotel a little bit earlier than she hadn't arrived yet. But as staff goes with any business or travel, if you do corporate travel, her staff handled, when they got to the hotel, the process that I just gave you. They used her documents to register her in her room. She had not arrived yet, but she is now a registered guest in the hotel room because they went through the process. Well, Pastor Moore later shows up at the hotel. There are two managers there. One manager, and then I think it was her supervisor. Well, Pastor Moore, from everything I've researched, goes to the manager and obtains a key to Dr. Bynum's room. He has good intentions. From everything I heard, he has good intentions. He wanted to put in fruit baskets and had pictures and wanted to make sure the room was okay. And that's fine. I'm not here to judge. I don't know him. But when he met with the manager and she went in the system to provide him a key for that room, the system has already told her that Dr. Bynum is a registered guest in that hotel. Once you are a registered guest in the hotel, no one is allowed to have a key without the guest's permission. Now, again, there's still a lot going on as to who said what. I'm not here to discuss that. My concern is that if I'm booking a room or I'm traveling, once I enter that system as a guest, the hotel would give someone a key who is not a registered guest. Now, the pastor's argument, which to him is valid, is that he paid for the room, or the church or whoever. Just like if you work for IBM, and maybe you use a corporate credit card, IBM paid for the room. But that doesn't matter according to the policies and the process of the hotel. Whoever paid for the room is irrelevant. It is the registered guest that has access only to that room and determines who else is able to enter that room with their permission. And so I wanted to come on. I'm not going to belabor this. And like I said, you can Google it. It's all over the internet. But I wanted you guys to come on because I do try to keep you informed as to what the policies are. And there's a lot of going back and forth between all of them. And again, I'm not judging them. They're fighting the wrong battle. And I did hear, again, when I investigated it, that Dr. Bynum assistant did say, we are going after the hotel. They are going to contact the hotel. They, Pastor Moore could have just been in the dark. And so we have to give him that. He didn't know the policy. That manager knew the policy. Her boss knew the policy. That was a breach. Not only was it a breach, it was a security breach. Even myself, as I travel as a single female, we travel differently than men. And I think most women would agree with that. When I travel, I've been in rooms where something didn't work and I call downstairs and they're like, well, we're going to send a repairman up. I'm like, oh, no. Get me out of here. I don't want a man in my room. There's one instance where I did allow a guy to come in. I couldn't get the Wi-Fi to work for my laptop. And I followed all the instructions, couldn't get it to work. And they said, well, we're going to send an IT guy up there to help you. And that's the one and only time that I ever let a guy, maintenance or anybody in my room. We just don't do that. We go in and we latch up everything, particularly when we travel alone. I advise ladies, don't even stay alone in those rooms where the door, you have access to the door from the exterior. Don't do that. You stay inside where you have to walk down a corridor and there's people around. And so the fact that, it's just heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking what I'm seeing, what people are saying, she's this, it doesn't matter if she was riding into town on a donkey. What it matters is that her safety and security was breached when that hotel gave an unauthorized individual a key to her room and he let himself in. And so I wanted to just give you that part of it and let you know that, whatever else is going on, if you guys want to jump in all that drama, you can. I'm not going there. It has nothing to do with who said what. This is back on that hotel. You call any major hotel, call them up and ask them, would you give a key to an individual who is not registered in this hotel, even though they paid for the room? They're going to tell you, no, we would not do that. We would never do that. That's against our rules. That's against our policy. All right, so I just wanted to let you guys know that. You guys have a wonderful day. Pray for all of these, everyone involved, that the hearts will heal. It's becoming ugly, and we don't want that. We're supposed to be an example. We're supposed to be a light, and this hate that's going around just does not need to be, because had the hotel done their job, they would have instructed him to contact Dr. Bynum or contact her staff, and they would have provided him with a key to her room to go in and put in his niceties or whatever it is that he wanted to do. All right, you guys, thank you again so much for tuning in. You have a great day. We will see you next time here on Wild Travels. Bye-bye, everybody.